The video you're about to see is for historical purposes only. It is an almost daily snippet of 1010 Winds broadcast in New York City and the New York City Metropolitan area. On my morning commute, I listened to this news broadcast and decided to share a snippet of the news for historical purposes. The mission is to record history.
By the FCC Commissioner Starks, along with New York's Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, they held an event Saturday in Brooklyn to discuss the ACP, the Affordable Connectivity Program. It offers a $30 subsidy for high-speed internet. Congressman Jeffries saying that he hopes to provide everything the internet has so people can take part in the digital revolution.
And do what's necessary to learn and to work and to receive health care, communication and consultation, all the things that the internet today provides. We want to make sure that this community is part of that digital revolution.
Sunny 56 in New York City. We're headed to 76. When it's news time, 8:08. So you think about all the landmarks here in the city, right? There's so many of them. The famous Flatiron Building probably be considered in there. Very identifiable, but it's up for auction again. The future is unclear. It was 2 months ago that the $190 million offer came in. It was actually more than was expected, accepted in a bidding war for the 121-year-old Triangle building. But that deal apparently has collapsed. Now there's another auction for May 23rd. Now what's happened here? We're being told the previous bidder for that $190 million couldn't come up with the 10% deposit. So now that's in court and there'll be a new auction. The Flatiron Building, by the way, is currently vacant of tenants. The first debt default in American history could be as soon as 3 weeks away if President Joe Biden and the top Republican lawmakers can't get a deal on raising the $31.4 trillion American debt limit.
The president did not rule out the possibility of invoking the 14th Amendment, which sounds kind of crazy and extreme. The validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law shall not be questioned, which basically argues that the government's debt cannot be put at risk, that the U.S. kind of credit worthiness is so important that if the president decides, he can go ahead and do whatever it takes to guarantee the public debt.
Correspondent Elizabeth Schulze explaining some of what's going on with the debt limit. Now, we have heard this morning that it appears the president and those Republican lawmakers will be sitting face-to-face at some point tomorrow, again, feeling the stress of trying to work out some kind of a deal here. Lower humidity this morning, you'll feel that if you're just heading out now. Definitely a little cool start out there. 56, we're headed to 76 with the sunshine. Tonight, 57 in the city, 40s in the suburbs, and we warm up again tomorrow into the 80s. We'll take a full look at the forecast here coming up in about 3 minutes from now with Dean DeVore. When's news time, 8:10. Ukrainian President Zelensky's on a semi-surprise swing that's happening through Europe. He's been lobbying European leaders to get some additional aid.
Ukrainian President Zelensky in London this morning, where he will meet with UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. The trip follows a surprise visit to Paris on Sunday for talks with French President Emmanuel Macron. France picking up the Ukrainian president in Germany after he met with Chancellor Olaf Scholz earlier in the day. Zelensky is looking for fresh pledges of military support as his country gears up for a spring counteroffensive. Inez de la Cuetara, ABC News, Paris.
A cool, pleasant Monday to start the week here. AccuWeather says this sunshine and temp of 56 will lead us to a high of 76 with a bit of a breeze coming on in this afternoon, but again, a very pleasant day. Let's see if traffic is as pleasant. Traffic and transit, we've always got another ones for you. At 8:11, here's Karen Stewart.
No, it's not pleasant at all, unfortunately. I got a bunch of things happening here. First, here in the city, southbound Henry Hudson Parkway near 79th Street, we've got an accident involving two vehicles still out there. The right lane is still blocked, and we are delayed very heavily back to the GW Bridge. In the Bronx, the eastbound Cross Bronx Expressway has two things going on. At the Deegan, we've got a disabled tractor trailer. It's blocking the right lane, and on the ramp for the Major Deegan itself, we have a disabled car blocking the left lane, right at the top of the exit ramp. And that is not helping the cause at all at the inbound GW Bridge, which already has a 50-minute delay for both the upper and lower levels. The inbound Lincoln is 50 as well, and the inbound Holland is about a 45-minute wait, at least, right now. Over in New Jersey, Kennedy Boulevard remains closed both ways with an accident investigation between St. Paul's Avenue and Route 139 in Jersey City. We got a couple of things in the northern suburbs. In Rockland, the southbound Palisades, south of exit 10 in Clarkstown, has a minor accident blocking the right lane. And in Westchester, the northbound Taconic near exit 20 for Yorktown, we have an accident there and the right lane's blocked. Alternate side of the street is in effect. We're sponsored by Major World. How often have you heard the car you want's the lot? You get there and the car isn't. Stop wasting time. Go to Major World to choose from over 1,000 cars. No games, no tricks, straight up honest pricing. Visit MajorWorld.com or call 1-800-MAJOR-AUTO. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
And now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Meteorologist Dean DeVore. I don't know why I just remember this. My mom used to always say, May's unpredictable weather, Glenn. You never know what's coming.
It is. It can be feeling like the heart of summer, which we've had that, right? And then it can feel like we're back into the depths of late winter, early spring. And so it can be volatile month. This one looks a little less than volatile. It looks pretty easy. It is the warmest part of the week is going to be the beginning. Then there's going to be a cutback to some seasonably cooler temperatures, but not too bad here as we go the second half of the week. Temperatures today will get up to a high of 76 with sunshine galore, pleasant evening. Temperatures tonight back down the upper 50s. Tomorrow even warmer, about 81 in the city, mid 80s in New Jersey suburbs, upper 70s on Long Island. Couple of showers bring about that temperature change tomorrow night. By Wednesday and Thursday, back to some sunshine, breezy but noticeably cooler. We'll be only up to 66, and then we'll be up close to 70, if not just beyond it, as we head to the upcoming weekend. Midtown temperature right now 56, on our way up to a sun-filled 76 degrees. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Dean DeVore on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Winds News Time 8:13. Coming up, we'll tell you about where the latest cyber attack took place, and it actually impacted the publication of a newspaper.
Today, the Fund for the City of New York announced the winners of the 2023 Sloan Public Service Awards. Since 1973, the fund has honored outstanding civil servants who exhibit an extraordinary level of commitment to the public. The honorees routinely step beyond the bounds of their job responsibilities to ensure that New Yorkers' needs are met. From a health advocate to an archivist, a criminal justice reformer to a community affairs officer. Learn about the honorees and submit a nomination at fcny.org/SPSA. That's fcny.org/SPSA.
Welcome to IKEA. Enjoying the spring weather?
Yeah, maybe too much. I got really excited and invited my entire office over for a barbecue.
Oh, well, our Get Ready for Summer sale has offers going on now through 5/29 on outdoor essentials, summer dining, indoor furniture, and more. You'll be barbecue ready without breaking the bank.
I think you just earned yourself an invite.
Nice. Visit IKEA-USA.com/getreadyforsummer to do summer your way. Offer valid now through 5/29. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary by store and online. See store on IKEA-USA.com for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit NoTimeToWait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Is your old bulk tank water heater dying? That's a good thing, because now you have the perfect excuse to get that Navien tankless water heater. Hot water as much as you need, only when you need it. Your old tank hot water heater kept pouring your money into itself. A Navien only heats water when you need it heated. Rest of the time, you're just saving the bucks. Put new life into your hot water. Visit tanklessmadesimple.com today and check out Navien's strong warranty too. Water, heat it only when you need it with Navien.
Bit of a cool start out there. Sunshine and 56. Nice and low humidity, though. Sunny the rest of today. AccuWeather says with that breeze, we're going to stay at around 76 degrees. Cool tonight and then back up into the 80s tomorrow. Winds News Time, 8:16. It's the first time ever this has happened. The United Nations will mark the exodus of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from what now is Israel on the 75th anniversary of that happening. Now, Israel is not pleased about this. The ambassadors, Israel's, to the United Nations, calling this a blatant attempt to distort history. The United States voted against this resolution, we should note, and no American diplomat will take part in the commemoration. A major cyber attack. This happened at the Philadelphia Inquirer over the weekend. The paper saying it caused significant enough disruption to their operations that they couldn't print the paper's Sunday edition initially. Now, editors are saying the last time this paper faced such a problem and major disruption was because of a blizzard which was back in January of 96, you'll recall, if you were around. The attack was first detected when employees on Saturday morning found the newspaper's content management system was not working at all. So now employees of the paper are not allowed into their buildings there in Philly until at least tomorrow as that investigation into the attack goes on. Wins News Time 8:17. NBA superstar John Morant is suspended yet again for a similar incident that happened a couple of months ago, waving a gun on a social media feed.
One of the NBA's brightest stars once again off the court, suspended for a second time. Memphis Grizzlies point guard John Morant was seen flashing a gun during an Instagram Live video early Sunday. Morant sitting in the driver's seat of a car, waving the gun while music plays in the background. Hours later, his team issuing a statement saying they are aware of the social media video and are suspending the 23-year-old from all team activities pending leak review.
That's reporter Elwin Lopez. We'll see what else John Morant may have to say about this. We'll be monitoring that today, certainly. A pitcher for the Colorado Rockies is recovering after he was struck by a vicious line drive and suffered a skull fracture. This was Saturday night. Ryan Feltner, the pitcher, hit by the line drive right off the bat of the Phillies' Nick Castellanos. If you've seen the video, really scary. It went down. The Rockies say the fracture, though, does not require surgery. They had a couple of different opinions, and they say that Feltner just does need to recover. The length of recovery not known, but they say he does not need surgery. In fact, they hope if he rests over the next couple of days, he may even incredibly be able to come back and at least hang out with the team, although when he can play again is unclear right now. Sunny, 56. On our way to a sunny 76. Nice tonight, even warmer tomorrow.
Have you Googled yourself lately? Are there negative posts from an ex-employee or from a former client? Maybe an outdated news article or sensitive personal information about your family? Search engines don't always get it right. But right or wrong, it's your reputation on the line. That's where Reputation Defender by Norton comes in. One of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. Reputation Defender has been fixing people's search results for over 15 years. Their cutting-edge approaches help you to wipe away unwanted information in your search results. They also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, helping you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. Take control with Reputation Defender. You can start by getting your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com or call 800-933-1022 to speak to an expert. That's 800-933-1022.
You never have to wait for traffic reports because only one station brings you breaking traffic news whenever it happens. New York's true traffic station, 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.